a young nation battered by wars, exhausted from colonial chains and staring down the barrel of economic ruin. Whispers of doubt echo from across the ocean. They'll never make it, but then a revolutionary idea ignites a fire that turns rags into riches. Today we're uncovering how America got rich. Through the economic system, you were never taught a story of betrayal, triumph, and unbreakable spirit that will leave you fired up. If you've ever felt like the deck is stacked against you, like the powerful hide the real paths to success, then stick around. This isn't just history, it's a blueprint for understanding why some rise while others fall. Hit that subscribe button now and turn on notifications so you never miss these eye-opening revelations. Let's dive in. Picture this, it's the late 1700s. The air in Philadelphia hangs heavy with the scent of ink and rebellion. Candles flicker in dimly lit rooms, where men in powdered wigs huddle over parchment scribbling. The fate of a fledgling nation. America, fresh from the Revolutionary War, is a mess. Debts pile up like autumn leaves. Farmers revolt in Massachusetts, their pitchforks glinting under a cold moon as they scream for relief from crushing taxes. Soldiers who fought for freedom return home to empty pockets and foreclosed farms. The young United States feels like a boxer down for the count, gasping for air, while the world laughs. Our protagonist? America itself. Not the shiny powerhouse we know today, but a scrappy underdog. Betrayed by the very empire it broke free from, Britain with its mercantilist stranglehold, that treated colonies like cash cows, sucking out resources while stifling growth. Underestimated by European monarchs who sneered, "These upstarts will crumble." Without our guidance, disrespected by creditors, demanding payments in gold that simply didn't exist, and powerless against internal chaos where states bickered like siblings over a toy, printing their own worthless money that inflated faster than a balloon. You know that feeling, right? That gut-wrenching betrayal when someone you trusted pulls the rug out, or the sting of being underestimated. Written off as not good enough. It's universal. The craving for respect, the hunger to prove them wrong. America felt it all. Deep in its collective soul, a voice whispered, "Is this it? Did we fight for nothing?" But here's where the tension builds. Enter the unsung heroes, thinkers like Alexander Hamilton, James Madison, and even everyday inventors tinkering in barns. They weren't taught this in fancy schools. No, this was born from necessity. Hamilton, that fiery immigrant, with a chip on his shoulder, paces his study, his mind racing. We need a system that unleashes potential, he thinks, not one that chains it. His internal monologue. I've been poor, I've been overlooked. I won't let this nation suffer the same. They craft a radical idea, a free market capitalism infused with protections but fueled by individual drive. Not the cutthroat version we sometimes see today, but one rooted in opportunity. The Constitution lays the groundwork. Property rights, interstate commerce without barriers, a unified currency, no more state-by-state chaos. Hamilton pushes for a national bank to stabilize, money channeling funds to infrastructure, like roads and canals, that connect dreams to reality. Sensory details paint the scene. The clink of coins in a bustling New York market where traders haggle over cotton and wheat. The rhythmic chug of early steam engines echoing across rivers, carrying goods faster than ever. Farmers in the Midwest feel the rich soil under their nails, planting seeds that will feed a growing population. Inventors like Eli Whitney in his workshop, the sharp smell of metal shavings as he perfects. The cotton gin sparking an agricultural boom. Short sentences ramp up the pace. Crisis hits. War of 1812, Britain invades. Economy teeters. But resilience kicks in. Factories sprout in New England looms, whirring day and night, producing textiles that once came from overseas. America adapts, innovates, survives. Longer descriptions build empathy. Think of the immigrant arriving at Ellis Island, eyes wide with hope, clutching a worn suitcase. They've heard whispers of this system, where hard work, not birthright, determines success. No rigid class barriers like in Europe. Here a blacksmith's son could become a tycoon. But it's not easy. Sweat drips in steel mills, the heat, searing skin as workers forge railroads. That snake across mountains binding a continent. Women in garment factories, their fingers, raw from needles, stitch the fabric of progress, often underpaid and overlooked, yet fueling the machine. The emotional arc deepens. Struggle intensifies in the 1800s. Civil war tears the nation apart. Economies shattered by division. Betrayal again. From within as slavery's horrors clash with ideals of freedom. But Reconstruction brings a pivot. The system evolves, incorporating labor rights and antitrust laws to curb monopolies, ensuring fairness. Moral justification here. It's not about greed, but about a level playing field. The audience feels it. That craving for justice where the underdog wins because they earned it. Climax approaches. Industrial revolution explodes. Andrew Carnegie, that poor Scottish boy, rises through steel empires, his mind echoing, "I was nothing. This system gave me everything," but he gives back. Libraries, schools. Embodying the cycle of wealth creation. Oil barons like Rockefeller standardize industries, dropping prices, making light affordable for all. Electricity hums through cities. Thomas Edison's bulbs banishing darkness, his internal thoughts. Failure after failure, but persistence pays. By the 1900s, America surges ahead. World wars test the system, but it flexes. Mass production lines in Detroit. Cars rolling off assembly lines. The roar of engines symbolizing mobility for the masses. Government steps in wisely, not to control, but to enable, like the Federal Reserve, stabilizing booms and busts. Sensory overload. Skyscrapers pierce the sky in Chicago. The clang of rivets as workers balance on beams. High above bustling streets. Jazz music swings in Harlem, capturing the vibrant energy of a nation on the rise. Yet tension lingers. Great Depression hits like a thunderclap. Breadlines snake through cities, the hollow eyes of the jobless stirring sympathy. Powerlessness grips millions. But the New Deal refines the system's social safety nets, like Social Security, ensuring no one falls too far. It's earned. Taxes from the prosperous fund it, tapping into fairness. Audience relates. We've all felt that fear of losing everything, the relief when a hand pulls you up. Post-WE boom seals the deal. GI Bill educates veterans, highways connect coasts, suburbs bloom with white picket fences. Innovation skyrockets, Silicon Valley garages where kids like Jobs and Gates tinker, the soft glow of screens illuminating faces as they code the future. The system you were never taught? It's this blend. Free enterprise with guardrails. Encouraging risk, rewarding innovation, protecting the vulnerable. Not perfect. Inequalities persist, but the arc bends toward opportunity. Climax hits. America becomes the world's richest nation. GDP soars, technology leads, global trade dominates. The satisfying payoff? That underdog nation once dismissed now stands tall. The world watches in awe. You feel it. The rush of vindication, the joy of proving doubters wrong. But why weren't we taught this? Schools gloss over the emotional grit, the human drive behind the economics. They teach dates and facts, not the betrayal that fueled innovation, the underestimation that sparked resilience. This system, capitalism with American tweaks, unleashed potential like never before. It's why immigrants still flock here, chasing that dream. If this history of America's hidden economic rise gave you that fire in your belly, smash the like button and drop a comment. What's one system you think changed the world? Share your thoughts, and of course subscribe for more untold histories that inspire and empower. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.